Stellar Tactics is one of those games that immediately signals ambition, a mix of open-world space exploration, turn-based tactical combat, RPG progression, and sandbox freedom, all packed into a single experience. It promises depth, player choice, and a galaxy full of systems to explore. But when a game tries to do everything, execution becomes critical. So the real question is Stellar Tactics actually worth playing? From the very beginning, the game throws you into a vast, open-ended universe with minimal hand-holding. You create a squad, customize your ship, and set out into a galaxy filled with missions, factions, and opportunities. There's no strict path forward. Instead, you decide how to progress, whether that's focusing on combat, trading, exploration, or character development. Gameplay is split between two main layers. On one side, you have real-time space travel and exploration, where you navigate star systems, manage your ship, and engage in space-based encounters. On the other, you have turn-based tactical combat that activates during missions, boarding actions, or ground encounters. This dual structure gives the game variety, constantly shifting between strategic planning and moment-to-moment decision-making. Where Stellar Tactics stands out is in its depth. Character progression is extensive, with multiple skill trees, equipment options, and build paths. Combat requires positioning, ability management, and understanding enemy behavior. Outside of combat, you're managing inventory, upgrading your ship, trading resources, and interacting with a wide range of systems. It's a game that rewards time investment and system mastery. However, that same depth can also be a barrier. The interface can feel overwhelming, especially early on. There are many systems introduced quickly, and not all of them are explained clearly. New players may feel lost trying to understand how everything connects. The learning curve is steep, and the game expects patience. Pacing is inconsistent. Early hours can feel slow as you try to grasp mechanics and build momentum. Once systems click, the game opens up significantly, offering more freedom and meaningful progression. However, certain parts of the experience can feel grind-heavy, especially when gathering resources or leveling characters.
Right in the sweet spot.
Right in the sweet spot.
Visually, the game focuses more on functionality than presentation. The UI is dense, sometimes cluttered, but it reflects the complexity of the systems. Environments and character models are serviceable, though not visually impressive by modern standards. The emphasis is clearly on gameplay depth rather than graphical fidelity. Sound design is minimal but functional. Effects during combat are clear enough to support decision-making, while background audio remains unobtrusive. Music doesn't dominate the experience, allowing players to focus on strategy and planning. Replay value is one of the game's strongest aspects. With multiple ways to build your squad, different strategies to approach combat, and freedom in how you explore the galaxy, each playthrough can feel different. This isn't a linear experience, it's a sandbox that encourages experimentation.
My aim is unparalleled.
Critical hit!
So, is Stellar Tactics worth playing? If you enjoy deep RPG systems, tactical combat, and open-ended sandbox gameplay where you define your own path, then yes, it's worth your time. It offers a level of freedom and complexity that few games attempt. However, if you prefer streamlined experiences, clear guidance, and polished presentation, this may feel overwhelming or rough around the edges. Stellar Tactics isn't trying to be simple or accessible. It's aiming for depth, freedom, and player-driven progression. And within that framework, it succeeds. If you enjoyed this Is It Worth Playing review and want more honest breakdowns of RPGs, strategy games, and complex sandbox titles, check out the other videos on the channel, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I'll see you in the next review.